Okay, hi. So this is insane. Heraldic Beast support. For if you don't know, it is literally my favorite archetype of all time. I have not read any of these. Shout out to Will Olympio for tagging me because I would not have known unless I saw a YouTube video on this. Like I do not keep up with this game anymore, really, outside of like the ban list. Um, so I don't know when shit comes out. I've not read these. So blind reaction, okay? I love heraldic beasts. Okay, they are literally my favorite archetype, and I've been begging for support for years. So let's read these. So, um, literally scuffed setup. I had to immediately just record. Okay, like I'm busy trying to sort out my shiny Pokemon. So anyway, I'm sorry. We'll get into this. Okay, so level 4 Wind Wing Beast effect. Okay, so instantly my brain is going to Chidori plays. That's where my mind is instantly going. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. You can summon Heraldic Beast monster from your deck to the graveyard except itself. Spell summon this card from your hand. Also, you cancel summon monsters from the deck for the rest of the turn except by Xyz summoning using the monster's Heraldic Beast and or number in their original names and materials. Okay, so instantly send Leo from deck, special summon Leo Search, get Amphisbaena, pitch something special Amphisbaena. You now have 2 level 4 wins um to make Todori, which you actually can't do because of this. So that actually goes out the window, but you get number 18 onto the field, which is pretty good. But you can also go into any other like number monster or anything with Heraldic Beast. Genome Heritage is not great anymore, unfortunately, because it requires your opponent to have Xyz monsters, which I mean is possible. It is 2024, but like, okay. Also, I do know there's 2 new Xyz monsters, so we will get to those. Obviously, there's going to be synergy with this and those, but like, first of all, this is fantastic effect because you can also send Unicorn or Aberconway. Bounce Aberconway to get something back as long as you have 2 in the graveyard, and Unicorn you can bounce to bring back like number 18. But also, this instantly gives you like a link to. Like, assuming you open this another Heraldic Beast, you send Leo to special this, get Amphisbaena, pitch the other one, special Amphisbaena you have a link to, and you've not used your normal summon. So instantly of that first effect, this is kind of insane. I don't like the restriction of you can only you can't also you cancel summon spell summon from the X deck for the rest of the turn except Xyz summoning except by Xyz summon. Oh, so you can't even go into a link play. Okay, which honestly makes sense. Heraldic beasts are an Xyz based deck, so that doesn't make sense. I kind of don't love that restriction. I'm gonna be honest because I would honestly really prefer to have the ability to go into a link play, but with I guess if this was released back with MR4, I would have hated this more. But obviously with MR4 revision, that doesn't matter too much. But I would have liked the utility of links to go with this. But okay, that's fine. So, second effect. This card can be treated as 2 materials for an Xyz summon of a number of Xyz monster requires. So this plus 1 other equals just 3 materials. Okay, so this can be treated as 2 materials for the Xyz summon of an Xyz monster that requires 3 more. Okay, so this makes number 69 Heraldry Crest a lot easier because one of my issues with that specifically was having to use free materials, and getting free materials on board before was a little bit difficult with Heraldic Beast because I mean, you can normal and special, but then you're kind of stopping there because you didn't have anything else that could special summon outside of Eel. And Eel was always like a one of, and you need 2 Heraldic Beast monsters on the field to be able to use it. So it wasn't great. But this kind of just removes that whole issue, and now we don't need to run Eel. Okay, I I kind of like this. Obviously, I'll have to see the Xyz, but I like this so far. So shout out to Heraldic Beast Griffin. So next up, we have Heraldic Beast Starwell, level 4 water fish effect. Okay, we don't have any waters yet, so this is interesting. Um, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card's normal spell summoned, you can discard 1 card to add 2 Heraldry spell or traps Okay, so this makes Heraldry Record now searchable. Amazing. We now have searchable advanced Heraldry art outside of Augmented Heraldry, which is a really bad field spell. If this is normal or special summoned, you discard, add 2. Normal summon, pitch Leo, add 2 Heraldry, Leo effect, add Amphisbaner, pitch something, special Amphisbaner, overlay this Amphisbaner into an Xyz, get back Leo plus whatever with advanced Heraldry art. You now also get a Heraldry Reborn searchable. Okay. I'm instantly loving this. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, we now have advanced Heraldry art searchable outside of Augmented Heraldry, was locked into Psychic and Machine. No. Was it Psychic and Machine? No, it's just like Psychic or Heraldic Beast monsters. What was the new Heraldry spell card that we got? That did machines. Oh, this thing. Changed up Heraldry. Tribute 1 monster special summon 2 Heraldic Beast monsters from your deck of defense. You cast all some monsters from the X deck for the rest of the turn. After this result, it's Psychic or machine monsters. Okay, so this is searchable, but I don't like it. I don't like the restriction of except Psychic or machines. But that's just me personally. But this gives me a searchable advanced Heraldry art and Heraldry Reborn and Heraldry Record, which Heraldry Record is a counter trap, which I'm gonna need to reread again. When an effect of an opponent's Xyz monster is activated by detaching its own Xyz materials, they get the activation if you do so. Okay, it's fine. It's searchable, and it's a counter trap that can negate Xyz. It's probably a side deck card. Well, maybe. We'll see. It's a counter trap. It's decent, but requires Xyz, which I guess with the new Dragon Roller Xyz, actually, it could be pretty good. Like, that could be pretty good. Okay. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 2 Heraldic Beast monsters with the same name in your graveyard, as summon them in defense position. Also, you can summon some monsters from the extract for the rest of the turn, except Xyz summoning using only monsters with Heraldic Beast and or number in their original name as materials. Okay, so we have that same restriction again, which I'm saying. Okay, but this could... Okay, wait, hang on. I'm sorry. This is a searchable advanced Heraldry art that also acts as an advanced Heraldry art by banishing itself. Like, okay, the difference between this and the advanced Heraldry art is advanced Heraldry art says immediately after this card resolves, Xyz summon using those 2 monsters. So you have to negate advanced Heraldry art upon activation. You can't then stop the Xyz summon because, yeah. But with this, it's banish, get 2 of the same, and then you can overlay. Which, this would probably just be to get like 2 Leos or 2 Amphisbaners. Because Unicorn is banished and Aberconway is banished. It could be used to get 2 Griffin. With the same name in your graveyard, summon them in defense position. Okay, you could also get this. You could also get itself. Okay, I like this. I want to say I like this. I like the fact that this gives me searchable advanced Heraldry art and Heraldry Reborn. Because my biggest issue with Heraldry Reborn for the longest time is, yeah, it's a monster reborn that is like Heraldic Beast specific, but I always just found it really just slow and inconsistent. But now I could just normal summon this and get Heraldry Reborn and advanced Heraldry art, which just means I just get to keep going and extend my plays, which is honestly really good. So, oh, hang on, I could go Griffin summon Leo add this, normal summon this, get 2 Heraldry spells, and get Heraldry Reborn and advanced Heraldry art. I can overlay like this plus Griffin into whatever. Detach. For whatever effect, which I'm assuming is gonna have to be with the new guys, because number 18 you can't detach with unless your opponent has 2 monsters with the same name on the field, and you can't go into a link 1 with Heraldry art Heraldry Patriarchy or Patriarch, sorry, to get it off the field in order to get its effect to send 2. Oh wait, hang on. This could be okay. No, this is really good of Heraldry Patriarch because now you can, when Patriarch leaves the field, you send 2, so you can send 2 of the same name. Banish just get both, make a new XZ. So I can send 2 unicorn, banish just get both unicorns, make an XZ, detach a unicorn, banish the unicorn, get back 18. And then you just have a 2200 beta. Obviously, like, I'm thinking just very, like, I want to say linear plays? I don't know if that's the right term here, but okay. I'm not hating this. I'm liking this. I am liking this. Alright, let's see the next, which is a spell card, which this is, oh god, this is searchable. Okay, Heraldry Flash. You can only use a second deck this card's name once per turn. Target any number of face-up monsters your opponent controls. The names are now treated as unknown. So you just remove their names? Which, so this is just basically Genome Heritage, which makes sense based on the art, but in a quick play spell that's searchable. Okay. During your phase of cards is in your graveyard, you control a second XZ monster. You can set this card, but bash it when it leaves the field. So you don't, this is not a 3 of. Like, that's my instant thought, is this is not a 3 of. This is like a 2 of. Like, probably at most. Like, there's no reason you can't run 3, but, I mean, it resets itself if you control a Psychic XZ monster, which is not difficult because all the Heraldic Beast stuff is Psychic XZ. So if you just make a Heraldry Patriarch turn 1 type deal, then you can have this. Quick play in your opponent's turn, and then during their end phase, you can just reset this. And you remove all their names, which is actually insane because it means you get rid of, like, them going into link plays was like, oh, you need, like, I don't know, 2 Dragon Rulers, for example, for an XZ, or 2. What's an XZ? Or I don't know, Prank Kids. I don't know if they require Prank Kid names for a Link monster, but you get my point. Okay, this is actually really good. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. It's a searchable thing that makes all names nothing, and then they can't use them for specific Link or XZ plays. And then you just get to reset this. No, this is good. I don't hate this. This is pretty decent. Alright. Number 69, Hildrechrist Dark Matter Demolition. What a fucking name. Rank 4 Light Psychic XZ. 5 level 4 monsters. But Griffin counters 2. So 2 Griffin plus whatever equals this. Okay. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once per turn, Quickie. You can detach 1 material from this card and target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Its name is treated as unknown. So, it does what Genome Heritage does, but you have to detach. But it's a quick effect in your opponent's turn. Okay. When a monster effect activated by your opponent resolves, if that monster's name is unknown, negate that activated effect. Okay, so... Okay, instantly, you're never using the first effect. You have Heraldry Flash that's searchable off of Star Whale, and it's a quick play spell to just treat everything as unknown. And then this can just negate. So you're never detaching to make anything blank unless you don't have access to Heraldry Flash. But this only targets 1 monster. Heraldry Flash targets everything. So... Oh, there's also copies for battle card effects. I read that and just, like, completely skipped over it. Copies for battle card effects. Okay, that's fucking good, because the one thing Heraldic Beasts struggle with is actually keeping stuff on the field. It's literally, like, the thing they struggle with is keeping field advantage, or any kind of field pressure. But this is a 3100 monster. The thing I don't love is the fact that it's 5 level 4s. But I get it, because you can't be destroyed by battle card effects, and you just negate the activated effect of anything if its name is unknown, which you could do with Heraldry Flash at sizable of a Star Whale. And if you don't have that, you can just target 1 monster and, like, put in nothing. The thing I don't love is the fact that there's targets, and a lot of stuff in this game now, at least last I checked, like, can't be targeted. So, Its second effect is fine. First and third are definitely way better. I mean, I kind of like this as like a kind of like boss monster. Getting into this hopefully won't be too difficult. The problem is Advanced Heraldry doesn't let you get into this. That's kind of the problem here, because with Advanced Heraldry, it's immediately after this card resolves, Xyz summon using those two monsters for an Xyz summon. So, unless there's a way to circumvent that, because I mean, you can get 2 Griffins, an overlay, and then they can count as 4 materials, but that doesn't get you into this. So, okay. But we have one more. Okay, number 69, Heraldry Crest Shatter Stream. What a name. Okay. Rank 4 Light Psychic Xyz effect. 4 level 4 monsters, which you could do with 2 Griffins. You can also Xyz summon this card by using one monster you control whose original name is number 69 Heraldry Crest. So you can put this on top of Demolition. Dark Matter Demolition. Okay. And also just play it on number 69. So, okay. Which I guess is actually which is actually a lot easier to do, because just Griffin plus something else equals. Hang on, does Heraldry Crest require 3 level 4s or 4 level 4s? Heraldry Crest. Helps if I put Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of showing me actual crests. 3 level 4s. Can I actually just see like a decent photo of this, please? Bro, why are like... Okay, there we go. Yeah, 3 level 4s. So Griffin plus someone else equals this, and then this drops on top. Okay. As materials, transfer its materials to this card. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. Okay. When a monster effect is activated on your opponent's field or an opponent's monster declares attack quickie, you can spell summon one number 69 Heraldry Crest Dark Matter Demolition from your extra deck by using this card as a material, then destroy that opponent's monster. This is treated as an Xyz summon. Transfer its material to some monsters. Griffin, Amphisbaena, Heraldry Crest, drop this, drop Dark Demolition. 1, 2, 3. You'll have 4 materials? Hang on, actually, would Griffin detach as 2 materials for an effect? Probably not, right? I guess we'll see. Depends how they rule it, because it's being counted as 2 materials, so probably. Okay. Because if that's the case, then that's pretty good. So... Send Leo, Special Griffin, Leo, add Amphisbaena, pitch... Whatever. Summon Amphisbaena, overlay into Crest, into this, and then when an opponent's monster is activated on your opponent's field or an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can spell summon one number 69 Heraldry Crest Dark Matter Demolition from your extra deck by using this card's material. And then Dark Demolition can't be swapped about with card effects. It's pretty fucking good. I'm gonna just quickly double check YGO organization to make sure I've not missed any other heraldic beasts. I have not. I'm double checking. I am double checking before I finish. Any kind of recording here. Okay. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Like, I cannot complain. Like, here's the thing. This one card alone, making Advanced Hold Riot searchable, is fucking insane. But on top of this, Heraldry Flash is searchable, which does make everything unknown, which this can then just negate all unknown monster names effects. I'm gonna be honest, the way this all synergizes, I love. I love the artwork on these as well. Like, so number 69, Heraldry Crest, is definitely gonna be useful. I'm so glad I have all my Heraldic Beast stuff. Oh my god, please, please, Konami, give me foil printings of the Heraldic Beasts. I actually beg you, okay? I need foil Heraldic Beast Leo. I need foil Advanced Heraldry Art and foil Aberconway and Unicorn, okay? I need hollow printings. Well, I look forward to this stuff coming out. This is really good. I don't think it fixes the problem at all with Heraldic Beasts, but it definitely boosts consistency. I would love to see a draw card for this deck, or I was gonna say like a way to search out Leo, but you could just send Leo to the graveyard for this. Like, this, yeah. And then you get Leo's mandatory effect to add and then continue. So, but it now means we have more than just a turn one, like, summon Patriarch pass, which is really good. The deck is going to be a lot better. I don't think the deck can still stand on its own 2 feet. I still think it's going to need some kind of secondary engine. I don't like the Time Thief build. I'm going to be so real. But, yeah, okay. I like this a lot. I definitely think this I think this definitely helps the deck. It definitely boosts consistency. It gives us more power plays. It gives us field presence. And it lets us get into our extenders a hell of a lot quicker with like Advanced Heraldry, Heraldry Reborn, I guess Heraldry Flash in this point. I guess Augmented Heraldry is now searchable, but you never run that. Heraldry Record as well is pretty nice because now you actually have a counter trap that's searchable that could be useful against Xyz, like the new Dragon Rulers with their Xyz. I don't know if we'll be able to compete against Dragon Rulers. Probably not. Like, they're gonna have way more consistency and like utility at their disposal than we will. But yeah, I love this. Konami, give me more. Like, just give me some more cards. Give me some more support. Hopefully, like, this is only 5. Hopefully, we get like at least 5 or more cards. I would love to see like at least 1 or 2 more traps, because the thing is as well, like, obviously we have Heraldry traps, which is why it says traps, but I would love the fact if they're saying traps specifically, because we're gonna get more. But it could also just be them trying to like help future-proof themselves just in case they ever wanted to. Like how Necros say spell traps, but there's no Necros traps, but that could be in the future. Okay. I like this. Anyway, there's a 20-minute video. Those are just my instant thoughts upon blind reading these and just trying to think through some of the like interactions or utility that I can instantly just like pull off. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this content. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Okay, but bye now. If there's more Heraldic Beast support, there will probably be another video from me. Okay, but bye now. Olivia, if you somehow watch this, thank you for telling me about this, because I generally would not have known. So thank you so much.